God says, this is very serious. Jesus is calling for you, only you. Very bad news is coming to your home tonight. Do not scroll past this moment, because what you are hearing now is not ordinary, and it is not random. I am speaking directly to you because something is forming around your life tonight, and I do not want you to face it unprepared. This is a warning wrapped in love, not fear. And if you stay with these words, you will understand how I am already moving to protect you. What is coming does not have the final say over your life, but your attention in this moment matters more than you realize. You were brought here for a reason, and if you ignore this, you may miss the very shield I am placing around you right now. I am telling you clearly that this is serious because there are moments when the unseen begins to press into the visible, and tonight carries that weight. The bad news that is approaching your home is not sent to destroy you, but it will try to shake you, to disturb your peace, and to make you feel alone. I see every detail of what is coming before it reaches your door, and I have already prepared a path through it. You are not being warned to be afraid, you are being warned so you can stand firm and not be caught off guard. When you understand that I am with you in this, your fear will lose its grip and your strength will begin to rise. Type 777 to receive blessings. I need you to stay with me right now, because what I am about to reveal will change how you face what is coming. There is a shift happening in your life where pressure will try to enter, but it will also reveal the protection I have placed around you for a long time. This moment is not about loss. It is about exposure of what has been hidden, and about strengthening your faith in a way you have not experienced before. You may feel a heaviness tonight, or hear something that unsettles you, but I want you to remember that nothing enters your life without passing through my hands first. If this touches your heart right now, take a second to like this video as a sign that you are standing with me and not turning away from what I am showing you. There are things in your home that you have been overlooking, small signs that something has been building quietly. I have been watching over you even when you were unaware, placing calm in moments when anxiety tried to grow and guiding you away from paths that would have made this harder. Tonight is not the beginning of the problem. It is the moment of exposure, the moment when what has been forming will finally reveal itself. I am not allowing you to walk into this blind, and that is why my voice is reaching you now with urgency and clarity. You are not alone in your home, even if it feels quiet, because my presence is already there ahead of you. You must understand that Jesus is calling you because your attention is needed now more than before. This is not a general call. It is personal, directed only at you because of what you carry and because of what I have placed inside you. There is strength in you that you have not fully seen yet, and tonight will begin to uncover it in a way that cannot be ignored. What tries to enter your space will not overcome you, but it will challenge you to stand in faith instead of fear. When you respond to this call, you activate what I have already prepared for your protection and your peace. The news that may come to your home tonight could arrive through words, through a situation, or through a sudden change that feels unexpected. It may try to bring confusion or tension, but I am telling you now that its power is limited. I am placing clarity in your mind and calm in your spirit so that when it arrives, you will not be shaken like before. You will see it differently, not as something that controls you, but as something you walk through with me beside you. This is where your trust becomes your strength and your belief becomes your shield. I am asking you to stay aware, not anxious, and to remain grounded in the truth that I am in control even when things look uncertain. There will be a moment tonight when you feel a shift, something that makes you pause and recognize that what you heard here is unfolding. In that moment, do not let fear rise, because I will be right there with you, steadying your heart and guiding your thoughts. You are not being left to handle this on your own, and you are not being tested beyond what you can carry. Everything that happens will pass through my hands, and nothing will take you away from my protection. There is a reason you were chosen to hear this before it happens. I do not reveal things without purpose, and I do not warn without also preparing a way through. What is coming may look serious, and it may feel heavy at first, but it will not define your life or break your spirit. I am using this moment to draw you closer, to strengthen your awareness of my presence, and to show you that even in the darkest moments, I am still working for your good. You are not a victim of what is coming. You are someone I am guiding through it with intention and care. What you are sensing is not the end of your peace. It is the moment where your faith begins to take its true position. I am not allowing you to walk into confusion. I am guiding you step by step so that you remain grounded even when things feel uncertain. There will be a moment when the tension becomes noticeable, when something shifts in your home and you feel it deep inside your spirit. This is the moment I warned you about, not so you would panic, but so you would recognize it and stand firm instead of falling into fear. I am placing a calm inside you that cannot be shaken easily, and even if your surroundings feel unstable, your inner peace will begin to rise above it. You may not fully understand what is happening at first, but you will feel that I am near, closer than ever before. That awareness is your strength, and it will carry you through what is about to unfold. Type yes to affirm. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I want you to listen carefully because this part matters deeply. The bad news that approaches is not meant to destroy your life, but it is something that could have shaken you if you were not prepared. I have seen the path ahead, and I have already limited what can reach you and what cannot. Even when something appears serious, it does not mean it has power over you, because I decide the outcome, not the situation itself. You are being positioned to witness my protection in a way that will change how you see every future challenge. There are things in your life that needed to be revealed, things that have been hidden under the surface for too long. Tonight becomes the moment when truth rises, when what has been quietly forming can no longer stay concealed. This may come through words spoken, through a sudden realization, or through an event that brings clarity you were not expecting. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but I am using it to free you, not to harm you. What is revealed will not break you. It will release you from what has been silently working against your peace. Do not let your thoughts run ahead of you, creating fear from possibilities that have not even happened. Stay in the present moment with me, because that is where my protection is strongest and most clear. When your mind begins to wander into worry, bring it back to my voice, to this truth that I am guiding you through every step. I am not distant from your situation. I am deeply involved in every detail, even the ones you cannot see yet. This is not a moment to lose control. This is a moment to anchor yourself in me and remain steady. Type 1111 to affirm. You may notice that certain emotions try to rise tonight, feelings that seem stronger than usual, almost as if they are being stirred on purpose. This is part of the unfolding, part of what is being brought to the surface, so it can no longer stay hidden inside you. I am allowing certain things to come up so they can be released, so they no longer hold power over your thoughts or your peace. This is not weakness. This is a process of cleansing and strengthening that will leave you lighter than before. What feels heavy now will not remain that way, because I am working through it with you. There is also a protection around your home that you cannot see with your eyes, but it is there, firm and unshaken. I have placed a boundary that nothing can cross without my permission, and that boundary is holding strong even now. What tries to approach will not have the freedom it expects, because I have already limited its reach. You may hear something, see something, or feel something that makes you pause, but remember that it cannot go beyond what I allow. You are not exposed, you are covered, and that covering is not fragile. I need you to stay connected to me in this moment, not drifting into distraction or ignoring what you feel inside. Your awareness is part of how you walk through this safely, and your attention to my voice will guide your reactions. When something happens, respond with calm, not panic, and with trust, not fear. I will give you the right words, the right actions, and the right understanding at the exact moment you need them. You are not being left to figure this out alone, because I am actively leading you through it. There is something powerful happening beneath what you can see, something that is shifting your life in a deeper way than you realize. This moment is not just about tonight, it is about preparing you for what is ahead, strengthening your ability to stand firm in any situation. I am building something inside you that cannot be shaken easily, a faith that remains steady even when everything around you feels uncertain. This is how you grow into the person I created you to be, not through ease, but through moments where you choose to trust me fully. The seriousness of this moment is real, but so is my protection, my presence, and my power over every detail. You are not facing something that is beyond my control, and you are not walking into something that I have not already seen. Everything that unfolds tonight will pass, but what remains will be your strengthened faith and your deeper connection to me. You will look back on this moment and realize that what seemed like bad news was actually a turning point in your life. There is a layer of clarity forming inside you, and it will become stronger as you continue to stay close to me. What once would have caused you to panic is now becoming something you are learning to face with steadiness. This is not because the situation is small, but because I am growing something greater within you. There is a quiet strength rising inside you, even if you do not fully recognize it yet. You may feel moments where your breath becomes heavy or your thoughts begin to race, but I am placing a calm in your spirit that will begin to override those reactions. You are not meant to be controlled by what is happening. You are meant to stand above it with my guidance holding you steady. This is the difference between fear and faith, and tonight you are learning how to choose faith in a way that changes you permanently. What is happening around you is temporary, but what I am building inside you will remain. Type 222 if you trust God. There is something important I need you to understand right now. The bad news that is coming is not the end of your story, and it is not a sign that you are being abandoned. It is a moment that exposes what has been hidden and forces a shift that could not happen any other way. Sometimes what looks like a disruption is actually a correction, something that moves your life back into alignment with what I have planned for you. You may not have seen this path clearly before, but I have always known where you are meant to go. This moment is part of guiding you there, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. but this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You may notice that certain things begin to reveal themselves in ways that feel sudden. A conversation may change direction, a situation may unfold quickly, or something that was once uncertain may become very clear all at once. This is not chaos. Even if it feels intense, it is the unveiling of truth that has been waiting for the right time to appear. I am not allowing anything to stay hidden if it has the power to disturb your peace. By bringing it into the light, I am giving you the chance to face it with my strength instead of being quietly affected by it without knowing. Do not shrink back when this happens, and do not allow yourself to feel powerless. You are not being placed in a position of defeat. You are being placed in a position of awareness and control through my presence. When you see what is unfolding, stand firm in the knowledge that I am with you and that nothing will go beyond what I allow. You may feel the weight of the moment, but that weight will not crush you. It will pass, and what remains will be your clarity, your strength, and your understanding of how I work in your life. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There is also a protection over your emotions right now, even if it does not feel like it in every moment. I'm guarding your heart in ways you cannot see, preventing certain things from affecting you as deeply as they could have. What once would have left you broken will now only touch you lightly, because I have strengthened you through everything you have already endured. You are not the same person you were before, and this moment is revealing that change in a powerful way. You are stronger, more aware, and more connected to me than you have ever been. As the night continues, there may be a point where everything becomes very clear very quickly. You will recognize that what I told you is unfolding, and in that moment, I need you to remain calm and steady. Do not react in haste, and do not let your emotions take control of your actions. I will guide you in what to say, what to do, and how to respond, but you must stay connected to me to hear that guidance clearly. When you choose stillness instead of panic, you allow my direction to lead you through the situation with precision. I am also using this moment to show you that you are not alone in your home or in your life. My presence is not distant or abstract, it is active, real, and surrounding you right now. Even when you cannot see it, I am there, moving in ways that protect you and redirect what could have harmed you. This is not something you have to earn or fight for, it is something I am giving you because you are mine. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked, and you are not unprotected. There is a deeper lesson forming in all of this, one that will stay with you long after tonight has passed. You are learning how to trust me not just when things are easy, but when they are uncertain and intense. This is where your faith becomes real, not just words, but a living strength that carries you through every situation. I am shaping you into someone who does not collapse under pressure, but stands firm with confidence in my presence. This is a transformation that cannot be taken away from you once it is complete. What you are facing is not bigger than me, and it is not beyond my control. Even when things feel serious, I am still the one who determines the outcome. I am watching over every detail, limiting what can happen and guiding how it unfolds. You may not see every part of that control, but you will feel its effect as things begin to settle and clarity begins to replace confusion. This is how you will know that I was with you in every moment, even when it felt overwhelming. Stay close to me now, more than ever, and do not let your attention drift away from what I am showing you. This moment is important, not because it will harm you, but because it will shape you. You are being guided through something that will leave you stronger, clearer, and more connected to me than before. Nothing that happens tonight will remove my hand from your life, and nothing will separate you from my presence. You are covered, you are guided, and you are not alone in any part of this. There is a shift happening inside your spirit that is just as important as what is happening around you. You are learning how to remain calm, even when the situation tries to pull you into fear. This is not something you forced. It is something I am building in you as you stay connected to me. Your ability to stay grounded is becoming stronger with each passing moment, and that strength will carry you through everything that follows. You are not being shaped by fear. You are being shaped by my presence guiding you through it. Type 1010 to claim miracles. What is approaching your home may now begin to show itself more clearly. There could be words spoken that carry weight, or a situation that becomes visible in a way that cannot be ignored. This is the moment where many would begin to feel shaken, but I have already prepared your heart for this. You are not walking into this unaware, and you are not being caught off guard. Because you stayed, because you listened, you now have the awareness needed to stand firm and not be overcome by what appears. There is something you must hold on to in this exact moment. What you are seeing is not the full picture, and what you are feeling is not the final outcome. I am working beyond what is visible, arranging things in ways that you cannot yet fully understand. Even when something looks serious, it does not mean it will end in loss or harm for you. I am still in control, and I am still guiding everything toward a purpose that will bring you peace in the end. Do not let your emotions rush ahead of your understanding. Stay steady, stay present, and stay connected to me. When you feel the pressure rise, take a moment to breathe and remember that I am with you in that exact second. You are not alone in your home, and you are not facing this situation without help. I am right there, guiding your thoughts, calming your heart, and protecting what belongs to you. Type 1212 to affirm. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also something being removed from your life through this moment. It may not be obvious right away, but what is being revealed is also something that will no longer have a place in your future. I am clearing out what has been hidden, what has been affecting you without your full awareness. This is not a loss. Even if it feels uncomfortable at first, it is a release that will create space for something better. What leaves now makes room for what I have been preparing for you. You may begin to see how certain patterns in your life are being broken. Things that once repeated themselves without change are now coming to an end. This is part of the transformation I have been leading you toward, a shift that could not happen without this moment. What you are experiencing is not random. It is a turning point that will change the direction of your life. You are stepping out of something old and into something new, even if the transition feels intense. There is a quiet protection surrounding your home that is holding firm right now. Even as things unfold, there is a boundary that cannot be crossed without my permission. I have placed limits on what can happen, and those limits are being upheld even now. You may not see that boundary, but you will feel its effect as things do not go as far as they could have. This is how you will know that I am actively protecting you, even in the middle of what seems serious. I need you to trust what you feel deep inside when you turn your attention toward me. That sense of calm, that quiet assurance, that inner knowing that you are not alone, that is my presence speaking to you. Hold on to that, because it will guide you through every part of this night. When everything else feels uncertain, that connection will remain steady and clear. It is not something that can be taken from you, because it comes directly from me. As this moment continues, you will begin to see that what felt overwhelming at first is starting to settle. The intensity will begin to shift, and clarity will take the place of confusion. You will start to understand what was happening and why you were guided to be aware before it unfolded. This is where your perspective will change, where you will see that you were never in danger of being abandoned or unprotected. You were being guided through something that had a purpose beyond what you could see at the start. There is strength in you now that was not fully visible before this moment. You are standing in a way that shows how much you have grown, even if you do not fully recognize it yet. This strength is not temporary, it will remain with you and continue to grow as you move forward. You are becoming someone who can face challenges without losing peace, someone who can stand firm without being shaken. This is part of what I have been building in you all along. What is happening tonight will pass, but what you are becoming will stay. This is not just about one moment, it is about shaping your life in a way that prepares you for everything ahead. I am not just protecting you, I am strengthening you, guiding you, and leading you into a deeper understanding of my presence. You are not walking through this alone, and you never were. There is a settling that is beginning to take place, even if small traces of tension still linger in your environment. What once felt like it could overwhelm you is now losing its grip, and that is because I have been holding you steady through every second. You may notice that your thoughts are clearer now, and your emotions are no longer as heavy as they were at the beginning. This is not because the situation has completely disappeared, but because my peace is rising above it. You are starting to see that my presence is stronger than anything that tries to disturb your life. Type 555 to welcome change. I want you to understand something deeper now that you are further into this moment. What came toward your home was allowed only to a certain extent, and it has already reached its limit. It cannot go beyond what I have set, and it cannot stay longer than I allow. Even if traces of it remain, its power has already been reduced, and it will continue to fade. You are not standing in the middle of something uncontrolled. You are standing in the middle of something that I am actively managing. This is why you have not been overcome, and this is why you will continue to stand. There is also a realization beginning to form inside you, something that will change how you see your life from this point forward. You are beginning to understand that I do not leave you to face things alone, even when they seem serious or unexpected. I have been present in moments you did not even notice, protecting you, guiding you, and redirecting situations before they could harm you. Tonight is making that truth clearer than ever before. You are seeing evidence of my care in a way that will stay with you long after this moment passes. Do not forget what you have felt during this time. The calm that rose inside you, the strength that carried you through, the awareness that kept you steady, all of that came from me. This is something you can carry into every future moment, not just tonight. You are not the same person you were before this began, because you have experienced my presence in a deeper and more personal way. That experience cannot be taken away from you, and it will continue to guide you moving forward. Type Amen to receive peace. There is also something being restored inside your home, something that may not be visible, but it is very real. Where there was tension, I am placing calm. Where there was uncertainty, I am placing clarity. Where there was heaviness, I am placing lightness that will begin to grow stronger with each passing moment. This is not something temporary. It is a restoration that will continue even after this night has ended. Your home is not being left in disorder. It is being returned to peace under my protection. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,000 547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You may begin to notice small changes that confirm this shift. The atmosphere will feel lighter, your thoughts will feel clearer, and your heart will feel more at ease. These are not coincidences. They are signs that what tried to disturb you is losing its hold. I am removing what does not belong and reinforcing what brings you peace. This is how you will know that the situation is coming to its end, not through sudden silence, but through a gradual return of calm and stability. I need you to hold on to this understanding as you move forward. Not every serious moment is meant to harm you, and not every unexpected situation is a sign of danger. Sometimes it is a moment of exposure, a moment of correction, or a moment of strengthening that prepares you for what is ahead. You have just walked through one of those moments, and you have not been overcome. Instead, you have been strengthened in a way that will continue to benefit you in every part of your life. There is also a deeper connection between you and me now, one that has been strengthened through what you have experienced. You are learning to recognize my voice more clearly, to feel my presence more deeply, and to trust my guidance more fully. This connection will not fade. It will continue to grow as you choose to stay close to me. You are not distant from me, and you never were. You are held, guided, and protected in ways that go beyond what you can see. As the final part of this moment unfolds, you will begin to see that what once felt serious and overwhelming has now become something that is passing behind you. It no longer stands in front of you with the same intensity. It is moving away, losing its influence, and leaving you with a sense of relief that you may not have expected. This is how you will know that the worst has already passed and that you have been carried through it safely. There is strength in you now that will not leave, and there is peace in your home that will continue to grow. What has been restored will remain, and what has been removed will not return in the same way. I have placed a covering over you that continues beyond this night, a protection that stays with you as you move forward. You are not returning to how things were before. You are stepping into something better, something more stable and more aligned with my purpose for you. Stay with me even as this moment comes to its close. Do not drift away from the connection you have felt, because it is something that will guide you through everything ahead. I am not only with you in moments of urgency, I am with you in every part of your life. You are not alone. You are not unprotected, and you are not forgotten. Now you are standing on the other side of what once felt heavy, and I want you to notice what has changed inside you. The fear that tried to rise does not hold the same power anymore, and the uncertainty that once clouded your thoughts is beginning to clear. This is not something small. It is a shift that marks a new level of strength within you. I have carried you through a moment that could have shaken you deeply, yet here you are, still steady, still held, and still moving forward. This is the evidence of my presence in your life, not just in words but in real experience. There is a quiet confidence forming in you now, something that was not as strong before. You are beginning to understand that even when something serious approaches, you are not left alone to deal with it. I am always ahead of you, already preparing what you will need before the moment even arrives. This understanding will stay with you, shaping how you respond to every future challenge. You are no longer reacting from fear. You are learning to respond from trust, and that changes everything about how you move through life. Type 333 to affirm strength. I want you to look back for a moment at how this all began. There was urgency, there was seriousness, and there was a warning that made you pause. That pause was important because it opened the door for you to hear me clearly. If you had ignored that moment, you would have walked into this without awareness, and it would have felt much heavier. But you stayed, you listened, and now you have seen how my guidance makes a difference. This is something you will carry with you, a reminder that when I call, it is always for your good. What came toward your home has now lost its influence over you. It may have appeared strong at first, but it could not remain, and it could not take hold of your life. I have already moved through your situation, reducing its impact and guiding it away from causing lasting harm. This is how my protection works, not always by removing things instantly, but by controlling how they affect you and how they pass through your life. You have just experienced that protection in a way that will stay with you. There is also a deeper peace beginning to settle in your home now, something that replaces what once felt heavy. This peace is not fragile. It is something I am placing firmly within your space. It will continue to grow, and it will remain even as you move into the next moments of your life. You may notice that your surroundings feel calmer, that your thoughts are more settled, and that your heart feels lighter. These are signs that what tried to disturb you has already been pushed back and is no longer holding the same place it once tried to take. Type 888 to receive abundance. I need you to understand that this was not just about one night. This was about preparing you, strengthening you, and showing you how I work in your life. You are being shaped into someone who does not collapse under pressure, someone who remains steady even when things feel uncertain. This is part of your growth, part of the path I am leading you on. You are not being left behind or overlooked. You are being developed into someone who carries strength, clarity, and faith in a deeper way. There is something else I want you to hold on to as you move forward. When something serious appears in your life again, and there will be moments like that, remember this experience. Remember how I warned you, how I prepared you, and how I carried you through it. That memory will become your anchor, something that keeps you steady even before you fully understand what is happening. You will not face future moments the same way you once did, because now you know that I am always present and always working. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are also entering a new level of awareness where you begin to notice my guidance more clearly. It will not always come in the same way, but you will feel it, recognize it, and understand it with greater clarity. This is part of your connection with me growing stronger. You are learning to listen, to trust, and to respond in ways that keep you aligned with my protection and my purpose for your life. This is not something that will fade. It is something that will continue to deepen as you stay close to me. There is a covering over your life that remains firm even now. What you experienced has not weakened that covering. It has revealed it. You now know that there are limits to what can reach you, and that those limits are set by me. Nothing can go beyond what I allow, and nothing can take you out of my care. This is a truth you can carry with you, something that will give you peace even when situations look serious again. You may also begin to notice that certain things in your life start to align more smoothly after this moment. This is not a coincidence. It is a result of what has been cleared and what has been strengthened within you. When something is removed, It creates space for something better to enter. I am guiding your life into a place where things flow with more clarity and less confusion. This is part of the restoration that follows moments like the one you have just walked through. Stay close to me as you continue forward. Do not return to a place of distance or distraction, because the connection you have felt is something that will guide you through everything ahead. I am not only present in moments of urgency, I am present in every part of your life. You are not alone, you are not unprotected, and you are not without guidance. What you have just experienced is proof that my hand is on your life in a real and active way. You have seen how I warn, how I prepare, and how I protect. This is not something that will stop. It is something that will continue as you walk with me. You are chosen, you are covered, and you are moving forward with a strength that cannot be easily shaken. You are still standing, and that matters more than you realize. What you have just passed through was not meant to destroy you, but to reveal something within you that could not be seen any other way. I am drawing your attention now to the strength that has quietly taken root inside you. You did not collapse when pressure came, and you did not lose yourself when uncertainty tried to rise. This is not your doing alone. This is my presence working within you, steadying you when everything else tried to shift. There is a deeper calm settling over you now, not just in your surroundings, but inside your heart and your mind. This calm is not fragile. It is something I am placing firmly within you, so it remains even when future moments try to disturb your peace. You may notice that your breathing feels easier, your thoughts feel clearer, and your spirit feels lighter than before. This is how you will know that what once felt heavy has already passed its peak. I am not leaving you in the aftermath without restoration. I am filling the space with peace that will continue to grow. Type 666 to release fear. I want you to understand that what you experienced was not just about what came toward your home, but about what has now been broken off from your life. There were things attached to you that you did not fully see. Patterns that needed to end, and influences that needed to be removed. This moment has disrupted those things, and they no longer hold the same place they once did. You may not see every detail of what has been cleared, but you will begin to feel the difference in the days ahead. What once lingered will no longer follow you in the same way. There is also a new level of awareness opening inside you. You are beginning to recognize my voice more clearly, not just in moments like this, but in your everyday life. This is not something temporary. It is something that will continue to develop as you stay connected to me. You will start to notice guidance in places you once overlooked, and you will feel direction in moments that once felt uncertain. This is how our connection deepens, not through distance, but through closeness and attention. Do not allow yourself to slip back into old ways of thinking that tell you that you are alone or unprotected. That is not your reality, and it never has been. What you have just experienced is proof that I am actively involved in your life, guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for what is ahead. You are not walking through life without support. You are being led every step of the way. This is something you can rely on, something that will not change or fade. Type yes to affirm. There is something powerful about the way you responded to this moment. You stayed, you listened, and you allowed yourself to remain connected even when things felt serious. That response has opened the door for a deeper level of strength and understanding to grow inside you. You are not the same as you were before this began, because you have now experienced my presence in a more direct and personal way. That experience will remain with you, guiding how you respond to everything that comes next. You may begin to notice that certain areas of your life start to feel different in the coming days. Things that once felt unclear will begin to make sense, and situations that once felt heavy will begin to lighten. This is not coincidence. It is the result of what has been cleared and what has been strengthened inside you. I am aligning things in your life in a way that brings more clarity and less confusion. This is part of the restoration that follows moments of intensity like the one you have just passed through. There is also a protection that continues to remain over your home, not just for tonight, but for the days ahead. What I have placed there is not temporary. It is something that will continue to guard your space. You are not returning to a place of vulnerability. You are stepping into a place of covering that remains. This is something you can rest in, knowing that your home is not left exposed or unprotected. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. I want you to carry this understanding forward with you. When you face moments that seem serious again, remember what you have just walked through. Remember how I warned you, how I prepared you, and how I carried you through it. That memory will become your strength, something that keeps you steady even before you fully understand what is happening. You will not be shaken in the same way again, because you now know that I am always with you. There is also a shift in your identity that is taking place through this experience. You are no longer someone who reacts only from fear or uncertainty. You are becoming someone who stands with confidence, someone who trusts my presence even when things look serious. This is a transformation that will continue to grow as you move forward. You are stepping into a stronger version of yourself, one that is rooted in faith and guided by my hand. Stay close to me as you continue forward, and do not let this connection fade. The closeness you have felt is not meant to be temporary, it is meant to remain. I am not only present in moments of urgency, I am present in every part of your life. You can turn to me at any time, in any situation, and know that I am there with you. This is something you can rely on without hesitation. What has happened tonight has not weakened you. It has revealed your strength. It has shown you that you are not alone, that you are protected, and that you are guided. This is something that cannot be taken away from you, because it is rooted in my presence within your life. You are not moving forward empty, you are moving forward filled with understanding, strength, and peace. There is a calm that is settling into your spirit now, one that is steady and not easily shaken. This calm is not dependent on your surroundings, it comes from my presence within you. Even if things around you still feel uncertain at times, this inner peace will continue to rise above it. You are learning how to stay grounded no matter what is happening outside of you. This is a strength that will guide you through every future situation, not just moments like this one. Type 999 to receive peace. I want you to reflect on how I guided you through each stage of this moment. When the warning first came, it carried urgency so that you would pay attention and not dismiss it. As things began to unfold, I gave you calm so that you would not panic or lose your clarity. When the situation reached its peak, I held you steady so that you would not be overcome. And now, as it settles, I am filling you with peace so that you can move forward without carrying the weight of what has passed. Every step was guided, every moment was covered, and nothing was left outside of my control. There is something important that has shifted in your understanding. You now know that even when something serious approaches, it does not mean you are in danger of being abandoned or left without protection. You have seen that I am present in every part of the process, from the beginning to the end. This is a truth that will stay with you, something that will change how you respond to every future challenge. You are no longer walking in uncertainty about my presence. You are walking with the knowledge that I am always with you. Do not allow this moment to fade from your memory as something that simply happened and passed. It is more than that. It is a turning point in how you see your life and how you understand my role in it. You have experienced my guidance in a real way, not just as an idea, but as something that actively shaped your situation. This is something you can carry with you, something that will strengthen you every time you remember it. You are not the same person you were before this began, because now you have seen what it means to be guided and protected. Type 444 to affirm protection. There is also a restoration continuing to take place within your home and within your spirit. What once felt disturbed is being brought back into balance, and what once felt heavy is being replaced with lightness. This restoration is not temporary. It will continue to grow as you move forward. You may notice that your environment feels more peaceful, that your thoughts are more clear, and that your heart feels more at ease. These are signs that what tried to disrupt you has been pushed back and is no longer holding the same place in your life. I am also strengthening your ability to recognize my voice in the future. This moment has sharpened your awareness, making it easier for you to notice when I am guiding you. You will begin to feel my direction more clearly, and you will be able to respond with greater confidence. This is part of our connection growing stronger, part of you learning how to walk closely with me in every part of your life. You are not being left to figure things out alone. You are being guided step by step. There is something else I want you to carry with you as you move forward. When something serious appears again, remember how this moment unfolded. Remember that the beginning may feel urgent, the middle may feel intense, but the end will always be guided and covered by me. This understanding will keep you steady, even before you fully understand what is happening. You will not be shaken in the same way again, because you now know that I am always in control. You are also stepping into a deeper level of trust, one that is not easily broken. This trust is not based on what you see, but on what you have experienced. You have seen how I protect, how I guide, and how I restore. That experience will stay with you, shaping how you respond to everything ahead. You are not moving forward with uncertainty. You are moving forward with confidence in my presence. The protection over your life and your home remains strong, not just for this moment, but for what lies ahead. What I have placed around you is not something that fades or weakens. It is steady, firm, and constant, guarding you in ways you cannot always see. You can rest in that protection, knowing that you are not exposed or vulnerable. You are covered in a way that goes beyond what your eyes can perceive. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Stay close to me as you continue forward. Do not let distance or distraction pull you away from the connection you have felt. This closeness is where your strength comes from, where your peace is sustained, and where your guidance is found. I am not only with you in moments like this, I am with you in every part of your life. You can turn to me at any time and know that I am there. What you have just walked through is not something that weakened you, it is something that revealed your strength and deepened your understanding. You have seen that you are not alone, that you are protected, and that you are guided in every moment. This is something that cannot be taken away from you, because it is rooted in my presence within your life. You have come through a moment that could have shaken you deeply, and now I want you to see what remains. You are still standing. still breathing with calm, still holding a sense of peace that was not there before. This is not something small. It is a sign that you have been carried through something serious without being broken by it. I have not only protected you from what came, I have also planted something stronger inside you. That strength will not fade when this night ends. It will continue to grow as you move forward. There is a quiet clarity forming in your thoughts now, something that helps you understand what happened without confusion. You are beginning to see that the warning was not meant to frighten you, but to prepare you. You are also starting to recognize how each step of this moment was guided, even when it felt intense. This clarity is part of your growth, part of how you learn to trust me more deeply. What once would have left you questioning everything is now leaving you with understanding. Type 111 to affirm clarity. I want you to take a moment and feel the difference inside your heart. The heaviness that once pressed on you is no longer holding the same weight. The fear that tried to rise does not have the same strength it once did. This is because I have replaced it with something stronger, something that comes from my presence within you. You are not carrying the same burden you were before, because I have lifted it from you. What remains is peace, and that peace will continue to settle deeper into your life. There is also something that has been secured in your life through this moment. What once felt uncertain has now been brought into a place of stability. I have closed doors that needed to be closed, and I have protected what needed to remain. You may not see every detail of what has been secured, but you will begin to notice the effects. Things will feel more steady, more clear, and more aligned with what is right for you. This is part of the protection that continues even after the moment has passed. Do not allow yourself to forget how I guided you through this. There was a moment when you could have turned away, when you could have ignored what you were being shown, but you stayed, you listened, and you allowed yourself to be led. That choice has made a difference, and it will continue to shape your life. You have learned that when I call, it is always for your good, even when it carries urgency. Type 1111 to walk by faith. There is a deeper connection between you and me now, one that has been strengthened through what you have experienced. You are not distant from me, and you never were, but now you feel that closeness in a more real way. This connection will guide you through everything ahead, giving you clarity when you need it and peace when you feel uncertain. You are not alone in your life, and you never have to face anything without me. This is something you can rely on without hesitation. You may begin to notice that your responses to situations are changing. Where you once reacted quickly with fear or worry, you now pause with calm and understanding. This is not something you forced. It is something I have developed within you. You are becoming someone who stands steady, someone who does not collapse under pressure. This is part of your transformation, part of who you are becoming as you continue to walk with me. There is also a restoration continuing to unfold around you. What was disturbed is being brought back into balance, and what felt unsettled is being replaced with peace. This restoration is not temporary. It is something that will continue to grow. You may notice that your environment feels more stable, that your thoughts are more clear, and that your heart feels more at ease. These are signs that what tried to disrupt you has already lost its hold. I am also strengthening your awareness so that you can recognize my guidance more easily in the future. You will begin to notice when I am leading you, even in small moments. This is part of our connection growing deeper, part of you learning to trust me more fully. You are not being left to guess your way through life. You are being guided step by step. This is something that will continue to grow as you stay close to me. There is something else I want you to hold on to. What you experience tonight is not something that will repeat in the same way. I have already set boundaries that will prevent certain things from returning as they were. You are not moving back into the same patterns. You are moving forward into something new. This is part of the change that has taken place, a shift that will continue to affect your life in a positive way. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Stay close to me as you continue forward, and do not let this connection fade. The closeness you have felt is where your strength comes from, where your peace is sustained, and where your guidance is found. I am not only present in moments of urgency, I am present in every part of your life. You can turn to me at any time and know that I am there with you. What you have just walked through has revealed something important about who you are. You are not weak, you are not unprotected, and you are not alone. You are strong, you are covered, and you are guided in every moment. This is something that cannot be taken away from you because it is rooted in my presence within your life. Carry this understanding with you as you move forward. Let it shape how you see yourself and how you respond to everything ahead. You are chosen, you are protected, and you are being led into a future where my presence remains constant.